To go down to a 2G system for me would be a nightmare.
So how many G's would you like?
How many G's? No G's in life.
I prefer the 3G.
Helemaal geen G's, eigenlijk.
I would prefer 3Gs plus recognition for people who've been vaccinated outside of the country. That would be good. So I would prefer a 3G plus system.
So would you sympathize with the government if they would say, okay, so people who are not vaccinated and only get tested are not allowed anymore in restaurants and museums and all those kinds of places?
I think the testing adds a good alternative and still allows people to move freely and operate safely.
If you're vaccinated, you can also get infected. So a negative test is more credible, I think.
En daarnaast denk ik ook dat op het moment dat je getest bent, dat je eigenlijk een veiliger persoon bent dan wanneer je gevaccineerd bent zonder te testen en iedereen aan het knuffelen bent.
I've been vaccinated, but it was out of the country and it doesn't qualify me for the QR code.
I am not definitely in favor of forcing people to be vaccinated, and we can offer different alternatives for them.
So to go down to a 2G system for me would be a nightmare.
There's probably other measures for vaccinated people as well that could be put in place first, like more mask mandates.
Yeah, okay, it's quite cumbersome to get a test each time, but you have a chance. But no chance? Mm-mm.
En hoe zou jij reageren als de universiteit een coronapas instelde?
Ik zou het er absoluut niet mee eens zijn. Ik weet niet of ik meteen de barricades op zou gaan, want ik heb ook andere dingen te doen. Maar
I understand it. Sometimes, there are like people who are a little bit sick and coming to class, and of course, like some other students might feel uncomfortable.
hoe kut ook, zou ik zeggen, van dan met z'n allen iets meer op slot.
We speak about like a huge scale here, like UA is such a big university, for example. I mean, if you make 40,000 people like kind of prone to sick, it's not surprising the rest of Amsterdam is also sick, right? Because these are young, dynamic people who are everywhere.
It makes people feel safe around the campus if everyone is entering campus with a corona pass.
Of course, there's one thing, we have to provide an alternative, like for the people who cannot come.
Dus wat dat betreft denk ik dat het ook de vraag is van wat voor samenleving wil je uiteindelijk zijn? Van verschillende groepen die tegenover elkaar staan of eentje die elkaar juist ondersteunen.
It's also hard for me to sympathize because like the second that I could get the vaccine, I was lined up for it. So it's an exercise in empathy for me. Trying to understand and respect other people who feel differently.
Misschien die coronapil die er nu aan zit te komen, dat we daar misschien wat meer mee kunnen. Maar misschien daar meer op focussen in plaats van daadwerkelijk één groep echt wel buiten de samenleving te duwen.